Ferguson, Missouri was unknown to many people previous to last August 9th. But when our staff responded to this shooting, we found that this story was going to be huge for the country, but also very important for us here.
The protest in Ferguson has been like a Band-Aid being ripped off of St. Louis. They've revealed tensions that have always been here, and now we're dealing with those tensions out in the open.
You had the daily uncertainty of how big the live news events would be, whether an afternoon's rally or protest that was peaceful would turn into a violent encounter with police late at night.
Our staff for the coming months and weeks were working night and day in difficult circumstances when they were surviving tear gas assaults from some of their looters. People were criticizing our reporting. Nevertheless, we did outstanding journalism.
Now that the tear gas canisters aren't being launched, that the buildings aren't being burned anymore, the issues of distrust and disparity that really launched everything are still with us today, not only in St. Louis.
Problems like court reform, problems like poverty, a lack of political representation, and these other issues that we'll continue to delve into.
Gilbert was everything that you would want in a newsroom leader at a time like this. He was a cheerleader, helped keep people pumped up about what was going on and the kinds of work we were doing. He was a good sounding board when we had issues that came up and we needed to talk through them with someone who maybe wasn't right there on the front lines.
He's done pretty much every job there is to do in the newsroom. He's risen up through the ranks. That gives him great credibility with the staff, and also he has the deepest journalistic integrity.
Throughout the protest, Gilbert checked in with me a lot. He asked about the photographers, he asked how they're doing, he asked if we had the right equipment. The kind of questions that you'd expect from someone who wasn't second-guessing you, but trusted you.
This is an important role for our community newspaper, a regional newspaper, to step forward on a story that has national and international significance with great journalism.